Can regional conflicts in the Middle East be resolved through diplomacy? Have you ever wondered if the ongoing conflicts in the Middle East can truly be resolved through diplomatic means? This question is at the heart of many discussions about peace in the region. The conflicts here are complex, influenced by a mix of political, sectarian, and geopolitical factors. While diplomacy is a necessary tool, its effectiveness often hinges on several key conditions. Many of the conflicts stem from competing national interests and deep-rooted sectarian divisions, particularly between Sunni and Shia groups. For instance, in recent years, Sunni factions have gained influence while Shia groups linked to Iran have weakened. This shift has altered alliances and rivalries, complicating diplomatic efforts. Countries like Iraq, Lebanon, Yemen, and Syria are often battlegrounds for these proxy conflicts, where local issues are tied to broader regional tensions, especially between Iran and Israel. To achieve diplomatic resolution, it is essential to tackle both immediate security concerns and the underlying political grievances. There have been instances where fragile peace deals were reached, such as in northern Syria, where a peace agreement helped reduce violence between regime forces and Kurdish-led groups. However, in areas like Gaza, Lebanon, and Yemen, violence continues despite international diplomatic efforts. Humanitarian crises and military escalations often undermine trust, making cooperation difficult. Several obstacles stand in the way of successful diplomacy. Entrenched hostilities and mistrust among parties are significant barriers. For example, Israel and Hamas are caught in cycles of violence, with recent escalations resulting in civilian casualties and complicating ceasefire negotiations. Additionally, regional power rivalries, particularly between Iran and Israel, have led to direct and proxy conflicts, raising fears of broader regional warfare. The political landscapes within these countries are also fragmented. Multiple armed groups and political factions compete for influence, making it hard to establish unified negotiation positions. The ongoing sectarian tensions in Syria and the divided factions in Yemen highlight this challenge. Despite these hurdles, diplomacy can still play a vital role. It can help facilitate ceasefires and de-escalation agreements that reduce immediate violence and create space for dialogue. Engaging regional and international actors to mediate peace processes is also crucial. External influence can either hinder or assist, depending on the approach taken. Addressing humanitarian issues is another important step. By alleviating suffering, it can build confidence and create conditions more favorable for political solutions. Supporting inclusive political settlements that consider the interests of various ethnic, religious, and political groups is essential for long-term sustainability. From the perspective of the Middle East Country Profiles channel, understanding the specific political and social contexts of each country is key. The rise of Islamist parties in Jordan and Syria, shifts in militia power, and the impact of international interventions all shape the diplomatic landscape. Realistic expectations are necessary, as diplomacy often requires long-term commitment and incremental progress. In summary, while regional conflicts in the Middle East can be addressed through diplomacy, success depends on overcoming deep divisions, managing external influences, and encouraging inclusive dialogue. The current environment remains volatile, with ongoing violence and political shifts that both challenge and motivate diplomatic engagement. Practical applications include supporting ceasefires, ensuring humanitarian access, and pursuing multilateral negotiations tailored to each conflict's unique dynamics.